Good evening, everybody. Welcome in to the Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week. Jim and Dale along with Zach. We've got Childersburg and B.B. Calmer tonight. Both teams, Zach, coming in at 1-0. Childersburg, a 27-22 come-from-behind win over Munford last week on the road. And B.B. Calmer trailed at halftime 15-14. They came from behind to win going away over Dadeville 35-21 last week.
They did. They definitely looked a lot stronger in the second half.
These two teams with marquee running backs. You've got B.B. Calmer, Kamori Harris, and you've got Philip Tilley, the senior at Childersburg, and both of these are outstanding backs.
They really are. If you've seen Kamori Harris run a ball, you know he'll run you over and he'll juke you out.
And we've seen Tilley for the last few years, and we know what he can do. He's been a little injury-prone, but this is a home opener for the Childersburg Tigers tonight as they take on B.B. Calmer. The last time that Childersburg beat B.B. Calmer, Adam Fawcett was the head football coach at Childersburg. Yep. And this senior group of B.B. Calmer, they're 12 seniors. They have yet to lose to Childersburg. They won their 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, and they're trying for the sweep tonight against a good Childersburg football team. Coach Johnny Johnson, the head football coach and athletic director. He and Coach Adam Fawcett, who's the athletic director as well at B.B. Calmer, they're good friends, and they pull for one another except for one game, and that'll be this one here tonight. High school football on WOIL TV 47, brought to you in part by Sarah Automotive. Pregame by Rick Morris. I talked with Rick earlier today, and his wife's under the weather a little bit. Hope she's doing better tonight. And Rick, hometown guy who's done well, and he moved away down to Auburn, but he still has his hometown at heart. Rick Morris sponsoring the pregame show tonight here on TV 47. Our national anthem sponsored by Sylacauga Glass. Our first down by Earlene's Florist on the Talladega Highway in Sylacauga. High school football tonight brought to you by State Representative District 33 Ben Robbins, Donahue Physical Therapy, Marble City Pharmacy, Omnia, Coosa Valley Medical Center, Community Funeral Home, Talladega County Revenue Commissioner Cindy Pennington, your State Farm agent Albia Steers, the B.B. Calmer Alumni Association, and Bandits Bar and Grill on West Fort Williams in Sylacauga. B.B. Calmer and Childersburg ahead from John Cox Stadium in just a little bit. We're going to catch up with our coach's corner. We talked with Coach Johnny Johnson, the head football coach and athletic director of Childersburg, a little bit earlier. Here's what he had to say about tonight's game. Community Funeral Home presents the Coach Johnny Johnson Coach's Corner segment. Head coach of the Childersburg Tigers. Coach, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good to have you with us today. And Childersburg is buzzing about a big win over Munford to open the season last week. Congratulations.
Thank you. We needed that big win. We needed that first game. You know, last year finished 1-9. Everything didn't go right, but I'm so proud of our team. So proud of the administration. Our community came out, cheer, band. We had a bad third quarter, but we pulled it off.
Talk a little bit about last week's game. Kind of walk us through some of the highlights.
You know, we gave a first score. We came back out offensively, drove it down, score. Played well in the first half, went into halftime up. But we came out on kickoff, got the ball, turned the ball over in the first play. Gave them great field position. Didn't play good at all third quarter. So, you know, we're at that moment as a coaching staff, so here we go again. You know, didn't play good. But I'm so proud of our leadership. Came out fourth quarter. Philip Tilley had a big turnover for a script. Had a score on it, but we got a block in the back. But we came back offensively and scored. Played great defense in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter, we played some really good football.
Tilley, he's a guy that's been with you several years, and he's one of your leaders on the team. Talk about him more in depth this morning.
Leadership, you know, we used to play a lot on offense, but we moving around on defense. We told him this year, look, we got to have you play some more defense. He was a game changer for us Friday night. That's on both sides of the ball. We even got him on special team. We got him on everything we can put him on. We put him on, and he competed.
Quarterback. Everybody wants to talk about quarterback. Tell us about Childersburg quarterback.
Chris Wayne, he full now. He full to go. Last year he was beat up pretty good. You know, he had shoulder problem. Had surgery in November, so he big, can throw it, can run it. Good leadership. We changed. We redid everything. Really, offensively, we did everything. Defense. So we remapped everything for the players we got, so we can be explosive on offense. And he has been a good leader on the offensive side of the ball.
When you think about experience, last year you had some lulls that cost you football games. You had a little lull in the third quarter, but that leadership and that experience paid off in the fourth quarter.
It did. It did. We're still young in places, but we got Chris Swain on offense. You got Tilly on offense. On our defense side of the ball, we got Elijah Swain. Been there for a while. Ethan McKinney. Then we got Austin Luker and Braden throwing on both sides of the ball. So we got the leadership now that we should have an opportunity to be in ball games.
An early season showdown between the two teams that are probably 8 miles apart. You and Coach Foster are good friends. Both teams come in at 1-0, so an early season showdown between B.B. Comer and Childersburg. What do you make of this Tiger team of B.B. Comer?
Good. They ranked number 2 in 2A, run up last year in 2A. He got some athletes over there. Coach Foster do a great job over there. It's going to be a ballot test tonight. But we feel like we can go in and compete a little bit. Especially the first time in a while coming in 1-0. So I think it's going to be a good crowd tonight. Come watch the ball game. We just got to do us. We got to limit turnovers. We got to be good in special team, and we got to tackle well.
Confidence. That seems to be something that Childersburg needed coming into this season, and with that big win over Munford, I guess the confidence is sky high right now.
Oh, most definite, because we needed that. We needed that to get the season started. But now we can't just take that one game. We got to keep next game, and keep competing and have the confidence that we can win.
All right. Coach Johnny Johnson, the head football coach at Childersburg, beating Munford last Friday night, and they'll take on the B.B. Comer Tigers in the home opener at John Cox Stadium. And Coach, I know tickets are available at the gate. Is that right?
Yes, sir. We got GoFan, and you can pay cash at the gate.
And they need to go by these guidelines. We got guidelines that are in place of what you can bring in the stadium, what you can't bring in the stadium.
Yeah, we got guidelines. It's all over social media, so they should know what they can bring in and all that kind of stuff.
And right quickly, there's pretty good chances of rain today.
Yes.
And the field hole water pretty good?
Yes, we are great condition right now with the field wise.
All right. Thank you for coming. Good luck tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Coach Johnny Johnson, the head football coach of the Childersburg Tigers. They take on B.B. Comer tonight, kick at 7 o'clock at John Cox Stadium in Childersburg. More daybreak coming up after this. Coach's Corner with Coach Adam Fawcett of the B.B. Comer Tigers, presented by B.B. Comer Alumni Association. Coach, you ever try any of those treatments for hiccups?
No, I was checking that out. I think I've tried like chugging water and holding my breath and stuff like that.
Bag on your head.
Yeah, I haven't done all that. So.
Hey, man, it was a hot night at the stadium last Friday night, wasn't it?
It was. It was hot. Humidity was high. It was a long night, but a successful night for sure.
I've never seen as many players cramping up. Not a whole lot for B.B. Comer, but Dable had a lot of players cramp up.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I was impressed with how well our guys held up. We had a couple guys go down with a few things, but a few cramps here and there. But overall, like we held up well. I think we hydrated well. We took care of it at halftime, just keeping them hydrated and cooling them off. So it was I think that was a difference maker in the game for sure. Was us being in a little bit better shape to finish out the game.
35-21, B.B. Comer over Dadeville. You get out of the gate good. Second quarter, Dadeville started playing a lot better, and you get to the halftime, you're trailing 15-14, and I don't know. It just appeared to the naked eye that maybe B.B. Comer was withering a little bit under the heat and that kind of stuff. What did you do at halftime? They came out strong in this third quarter.
The big thing at halftime was just mental adjustments. Like this was our first real action. Obviously, we played a jamboree and played 2 quarters, but running clock quarters, fast stuff. So you've got a lot of older guys playing with some newer guys, and you're still meshing together. You're still gelling together to get that, to figure that out. How to play as one unit. So just discussing it at halftime, settling our guys down a little bit. Some of our older guys were trying to do too much, and If they just do what they're supposed to do their job, and let these younger guys do their job, it would work out a lot better. So
Let's rewind it a little bit back to the first half. Your thoughts on the first half?
I was very impressed with how we came out so fast, and the errors is what really put us in a bind late. So we go up 14-0 and kick off, and the returner doesn't feel the ball. One of my kickoff guys runs right by it. He doesn't, the ball's there, he runs right by it. If he jumps on that ball, you go up 21-0. You're talking about a different outcome. Okay, we had a couple fumbles that hurt us, that could have led to scores. So you look at some tributes to that, and then you just look at some crazy plays. So one of Dable's biggest plays in the first half was a fumble. We had the guy stuffed. He fumbles and it lands right in the quarterback's hands, and he takes off for about a 40-yard gain. So that kind of broke our will a little bit, and they go down and score on that. Late in the half, we have some exchange issues, and that drives me crazy. Like we have two different centers. Alex Cunningham starts for us. Ethan Price comes in and plays for us, and our quarterbacks know Ethan's got a fastball. He's going to get it back there, and honestly, that's about the speed you want it to get back there, but you want it to be consistent every time. So first snap was high, and then the next two snaps I felt like quarterback.
3 in a row.
Yeah. The next two snaps was on the quarterback. He could have handled that. But you go from 1st and 10 to 4th and 40, and you're punting out of your own end zone. As a head coach, you don't walk into halftime happy with that.
Yeah, I guess not. I've never seen 3 straight snaps like that. You get to halftime, you're down 15-14. You come out in the second half playing much better than the third quarter.
Yeah, we played well in the third quarter. I think we'd settled down. Kamord comes out and gets a couple good runs. We're able to get some production out of a young guy, Cam Gaddis. I don't know what the odds were of Cam Gaddis scoring the first touchdown of the season for us, but I would imagine it was a long shot.
He's a little bitty guy.
He is. He runs well. He sees well. Has great vision. Honestly, it reminds me of Raphael Johnson when he played when I first got here. So, but Cam's a good switch up for us. Ran the ball well. We talk about the different weapons we have. At one point in time, we put Kamor at a sniffer, and he set the edge for us, and Devin gets a big gain off the edge rather than Sims in the backfield. So, we have a lot of different weapons. Up front, still a lot of room for improvement, but I felt like we got better, and we've gotten better this week as well. So
defensively, you only give up a touchdown in the second half.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just gave up one score in the second half, and by the end of the game, like when we got up 3 scores, we knew, just based on what we saw, we knew that they couldn't score quick. So we started playing subs, started spot playing some guys. Defensively, we played over 20 guys. Mm-hmm. So it was a good experience for those guys. And plus, it's you look at scores and you. Everybody wants shutouts. You want to give up the fewest amount of points and things like that. In a game like that, you want to score more points than the other team. You want to get out of there unhurt, and you want to get that game taken care of, because we wanted to get our guys off the field as soon as possible, because there's a long season ahead.
Talk about your quarterback and his play in the first week.
Both of them, I thought both of them did well. We're running a 2 quarterback system right now. Because both of them bring something to the table. So you look early on, Ray throws a ball up, and who's there to make a great catch but Devin, and he goes over the top of 2 guys, catches the ball and scores. And then second half, Devin comes in and makes some great runs and some great reads and does some good things with his feet. So
that was a key part of that second half early on, yeah. Yeah,
no doubt. And Devin's just a natural leader. I mean, he's got, he's the guy we go to when we're like, hey, this has to be done. We need you to lead this offense and go score. And late in the game, he was, even when the game was in hand, he was begging my offense coordinator, Coach Pike, to give him the ball. And, at that point in time, we were just trying to, honestly, we're trying to chill.
It's good he wanted it, though.
Yeah, it is. And you look at that last drive, we go on a 4.5-minute drive, and he makes some good plays with his feet. A couple times people giving him a hard time for going down, like he'd run up and slide, but that's what, live to play another down. I don't care what anybody says to you, just get down. Don't let them hit you, especially late in the game. But he just knows the thing. He knows the game. Hey, I'm going to stay in bounds. I'm going to slide. I'm going to, he knows all that stuff, and he can orchestrate that. He sees the play clock. He knows when to snap the ball. He makes a coach's job easy when he's on and doing the things that he's capable of doing.
35-21, B.B. Comer over Dadeville. You talked about and knew it going in that Dadeville's not a throwing football team. They like to run the football. Once you figured all this out and you get the lead, pretty much you can hang your hat on that. Yeah, no doubt. You're up 3 scores with less than 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. You have the ball. So you feel like, hey, we can – there's things that we can do to run the clock out, and then it gives us an opportunity to rest some guys and play some other guys. So it was – and even talking to their coach afterwards, he's like, you had us. So – and we did. We knew that we had it under control, and we just, on the coaching end of things, had to make some decisions. And it was a great first game for a new staff too, because we have 3 new coaches in place, and everybody learning everything, learning what we didn't do or what we forgot to do, and things like that. So good opportunity for us to clean some things up as well, and be a little bit better organized. So we'll be ready to go and better organized this week. You talked about the heat and humidity and the cramping, and it got to a point to where you, the head football coach and athletic director at B.B. Comer, were helping Dadeville's team because they'd have 3 guys down at the same time in different parts of the field. Yeah, we want to take care of those guys, take care of the kids, obviously. At one point in time, there was a kid down, and both legs were cramping, and the trainer was like, well, I can only stretch one of them at a time. I said, I got you. I'll get the other one. So stretched him out, and just helping him out the best I can. There was another player that went down on our sideline, and it was after the entire team. I think they tackled Kamor, and he's like, somebody punched me in the throat. I said, well, buddy, it was one of your teammates because we didn't block nobody. Your entire team tackled him. And he started laughing, and we got him off the field. So at the end of the day, man, it doesn't matter who the opponent is. You don't want the kids to be hurt, and you want to make sure they're taken care of. And winning's fun, though, isn't it? Winning is fun, and we've raised those expectations, and that's that's the thing with our guys is, like I explained to them now, like the expectations are higher. Like my expectations of you are higher because you are a veteran team. It has really nothing to do with what happened last year, but more so that, hey, there's 12 seniors on this team, and you guys have been through the program since 8th grade. Like my expectations are through the roof for you. So we've really kind of tightened the screws on that and kind of pushed them this week and gotten after them this week. Well, the last time Childersburg beat B.B. Comer, you were the coach of that Childersburg team. Another matchup coming up tomorrow night. That's true. That is true. Another matchup tomorrow night. Another, I think it's one of those games that will be, it should be a packed house. I mean, you're talking about 2 1-0 teams that are 8 miles apart, 9 miles apart. So I think it's going to be a good matchup, a very improved Childersburg team. Coach Johnson's got a group down there that's... And you're good friends with Coach Johnson. Yes. We're good friends. I want him to go 9-1 every year. Mm-hmm. I really definitely don't want him to win this week, but if he wins the rest of the season, that's fine. But good friends. We haven't talked a lot this week. We'll talk a little bit either today or tomorrow morning and kind of leave it at that. But at the end of the day, we have an opportunity to
win 4 straight against Childersburg. I've emphasized that with our seniors, is you got a chance to get a clean sweep and win 4 out of 4 in your high school career. So we go there. We've got to be mentally and physically ready to go and finish out practice today with a good practice. And there's a few things that we still have to work on, but Childersburg's better. And
Looking at tape of Childersburg, what do you see that concerns you?
Quarterback, running back are athletic. They can move and they can hurt you with their feet. They have a couple receivers that can hurt you with their feet and catching ability. Their size, they're massive. I mean, they have a large front on the offensive side and the defensive side of the ball. So a lot of big guys, and they move around well. Linebackers move well. They read well. So we're going to have to execute and do all the things right to be successful. We're not just going to be able to show up and win the game.
Kamori Harris, the senior running back who is committed to Memphis, I had forgotten how good a tackler he was. Mm-hmm. And he lowered the boom on 3 or 4 different guys, and there was no question about that tackle either.
Yeah, he had some really good tackles, especially first game out, and just making some good reads. And being honest with you, he made some guys that were out of position look a lot better by making those tackles. We've got to get him, got to get the guys around him a lot better to help support him. But yeah, he made some really good tackles defensively, made some amazing runs offensively. Like, going from last season to this season, you're like, how much better can he get? Like, he's pretty dang good now, but I felt like he had a different gear, just running the ball and just getting to the ball defensively.
During the broadcast, I said, how did he do that?
Yeah, like it's impressive to see how much even better he is from last year. So, and we're in week 1. We got 9 more games, and if he continues to improve over the next 9 games, I feel good about our chances.
All right. Coach Adam Fawcett, the head football coach and athletic director of the B.B. Comer Tigers, our guest. The Tigers travel over to Childersburg to take on Johnny Johnson's Childersburg Tigers. Kick at 7 o'clock, and hope you can be there. And I guess, I don't know how they get tickets for that game. You know how they...
Yeah, you can go on GoFan or cash at the gate.
Okay.
And they've got, so they release their policies too. So they have a couple policies in place as far as clear bags and no reentry and a couple other things. It's on, I posted on the Comer Athletics page. So it's posted on that on Facebook. If you want to read through that, if you're planning to come to the game, make sure you know what you can and cannot do.
All right. Coach, thanks for being with us. We'll see you at the game tomorrow night.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Coach Adam Fawcett, head football coach and athletic director of the B.B. Comer Tigers, brought to you by B.B. Comer Alumni Association. More daybreak just ahead. And you've just heard from both coaches, Coach Johnny Johnson, the Childersburg Tigers, and Coach Adam Fawcett of the B.B. Comer Tigers. Your pregame show brought to you by Rick Morris, and you heard the heard from both coaches, and our national anthem sponsored by Sylacauga Glass down on Broadway. Our first down tonight by Earlene's Flowers. Our starting lineups brought to you by Talladega County Revenue Commissioner Cindy Pennington, and Zach's got those numbers.
The Childersburg starters on defense are on the line. Number 53, Javis Stone. Number 52, Braden Thornton. Number 55, Austin Luker. Outside linebacker, number 5, Zach Cleveland. Number 9, Seth Garrett. Inside linebacker, number 10, Elijah Swain. Inside linebacker, number 24, Ethan McKinney. Cornerback, number 7, Terrence Hood. Cornerback, number 11, Devontae Fairman. Free safety, number 12, Devin Williams. Strong safety, number 4, Xavier Duncan. On the offense, on the line, Braden Thornton. Number 52. Number 53, Javis Stone. Number 54, at center, Cam Estelle. Right guard, number 55, Austin Luker. Right tackle, number 67, Hezekiah Parker. Tight end, number 5, Zach Cleveland. Wide receiver, number 12, Devin Williams. Wide receiver, number 16, Tay Fairman. Fullback, number 10, Elijah Swain. Running back, number 6, Philip Tilley. And QB1, number 1, Chris Swain. And the starters for BB Comer on offense, on the line, Chris Wilson, number 51. Number 57, Caden Brown. Alex Cunningham, number 54. Seth Barnett. Number 77, Ian Denty. Corner, De'Arian Riley. Wide receiver, De'Arian Riley. Wide receiver, Raylan Sims. Running back, Kamori Harris. Quarterback, Devin Harvey. Fullback, Datrion Wells. And the defense for Comer, corner, Christian Jemison. Devin Harvey. Michael Kirksey. On the line, Chris Wilson. Angel Ruiz. Alex Cunningham. Datrion Wells. Free safety, Richard Weed. Linebackers, Noah Wimmer, Kamori Harris, and Raylan Sims. And those are your starters.
Captains for Childersburg, senior Chris Swain, along with senior Xavier Duncan, and senior Philip Tilley, and Austin Luker, senior right guard, as captain for the Childersburg Tigers tonight. Is they're at midfield now as we get ready for the coin toss, and some rain falling at John Cox Stadium in Childersburg. It looks like the rain's going to be hopefully moving out within the next hour, and but it's raining pretty steadily right now here at John Cox Stadium in Childersburg. The Tigers come in at 1-0 under Coach Johnny Johnson, who's the head football coach and athletic director there, and Coach Adam Fawcett, BB Comer, ranked number 2 in the state in Class 2A. They're 1-0. And they are behind Fife, who beat them in the state championship game in 2A down in Auburn last year. And this BB Comer Tiger team is good. Childersburg off to an excellent start with a 1-0, and really a surprise win over Munford last week. At 27-22, they came from behind to win that game. So we'll see what happens tonight at John Cox Stadium in Childersburg. You see the captains for BB Comer. Zach, you've got those numbers.
Number 70, Alex Cunningham. Number 9, Richard Weed. And number 8, that's Raylan Sims.
BB Comer, after a big win over Dadeville last week, 35-21, Coach Fawcett said it was the most humid game, most challenging game that he's ever coached in, whether it's cold or heat or rain. He said it was just so muggy, and the humidity was real high, and BB Comer kind of wavered a little bit at the end of the first half. They fell behind 15-14, but came out strong in the third quarter to win it going away 35-21. 12 seniors on this BB Comer Tiger team this year, and they have not lost to Childersburg in their career, so they're trying to win 4 in a row against the Childersburg Tigers. So we'll see how that develops as the captains are coming to midfield for the toss of the coin. And toss of the coin tonight brought to you by Coosa Valley Medical Center. Here in Sylacauga, the largest employer in our city is Coosa Valley Medical Center. It looks like the field's in pretty decent shape. Coach Johnson said it drains real well. It's rained off and on since mid-morning today, and we got a little break in it in the early afternoon, and it picked up again later in the afternoon. It's been raining kind of steadily for the last 90 minutes maybe, and we'll see how the field holds up tonight as BB Comer, 8 miles south of Childersburg, just up Highway 280 is Childersburg, Alabama, and BB Comer here in Sylacauga as the captain's getting instructions from the referee. And we're about ready to get the coin tossed as we get set for action here tonight at John Cox Stadium in Childersburg. The toss is made, and BB Comer is going to call it. Actually, Childersburg won the toss, and they deferred to the second half. See if Childersburg elects to kick. Probably will. Both these teams 1-0 on the young season. Childersburg has deferred to the second half. They'll be kicking off against BB Comer. we'll come back with the kickoff of this classic matchup between B.B. Comer and Childersburg. We're back after this. High school football here on TV 47 WOIL television, brought to you by Sarah Automotive on Highway 280 in Sylacauga, and presented by State Representative District 33 Ben Robbins, Donahue Physical Therapy on West Fort Williams, and Talladega County Commissioner Cindy Pennington. Hope you're enjoying high school football here on TV 47 WOIL television. Childersburg Tigers about to head out onto the field. Got some of their fans out there with them tonight on a rainy night in Childersburg, Alabama. Here come the Tigers. A lot of excitement in Childersburg. Tigers are starting at 1-0 on the season. Upset win over Munford last week. Coach Johnny Johnson's got this team believing that they can win. They're confident that they can beat B.B. Comer tonight, and we'll see what happens. You know, it may be a little slick on the field. I saw some of the guys slipping and sliding a little bit as they came out on the field. Zach, that'll be something we have to watch as well.
Yeah, definitely don't want to be slipping all over the place. The ball's going to be wet and everything. It's just a bad experience if the ball's wet.
So B.B. Comer will get the football, and you got a marquee matchup of running backs tonight. Philip Tilley, the senior, one of the captains for Childersburg. B.B. Comer with Corey Harris, who's already committed to Memphis Tigers. And it should be a night where we see the football in both these players' hands for their respective teams.
Definitely. They're both expected to go off tonight. We'll see if they will.
Childersburg, Elijah Swain preparing to kick off. He's another one of the seniors at Childersburg. We're glad you're with us tonight for the Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week on WOIL TV 47. Childersburg won the toss. They deferred to the second half. They'll kick it away to B.B. Comer. We're just moments away from the start of this, brought to you in part by Curtis & Son Funeral Home. Location in Childersburg on Highway 280 and in Sylacauga on Highway 21. It's Curtis & Son Funeral Home since 1975. You know, a lot of talk, Zach, about Disney and ESPN and games not being shown on TV last night and threatened to not be shown on TV tomorrow, with Alabama and Auburn scheduled to be on that network, a family network of stations, and right now it's not going to be on TV.
Yeah, and we definitely need our Alabama football on the weekends.
The officials had taken the football off the tee, and now they hand it back to the kicker, and we're about set to get underway for the kickoff tonight. Kickoff brought to you by Community Funeral Home in Sylacauga. Charles Woods and Cadero Wood. We're underway. Line drive kick going to be taken at the 15-yard line. Coming across the 20 and dancing to about the 30-yard line.
Tackled down there by a herd of Tigers. Saw Xavier Duncan get in there. Saw number 7 Terrence Hood get in there.
Richard Weed on the return for B.B. Comer. First down and 10 for the Tigers. Devin Harvey, the senior quarterback, has them up. We've got Harris back there with him. Childersburg is going to be keying on Harris for sure. Want to throw it on first down, rolling, looking, throwing down the field over the head of the intended receiver, incomplete. So second down and 10. A little too high on the first throw from Devin Harvey. So second down and 10. Rain falling a little bit heavier now. Just underway. No score, Childersburg and B.B. Comer. This is way up Sims on the carry, and Sims got the first down.
Great run there by Sims and a good tackle by Cameron Smith.
Sims is a good running back.
He definitely is.
He's just a junior, too. First down and 10 at the 47-yard line to go right back to Sims. He got another big hole. Sims with another first down.
Great run and then just gets tripped and flies in the air. He got a lot of air time there. That's Xavier Duncan there to chip him up.
They move the chains again. That's a first down. Of course, first down brought to you by Earlene's Florist on the Talladega Highway in Sylacauga. Don Conlon and staff at Earlene's wishes both teams well tonight. Harris back in the game now. They go right back to Harris, and Harris dancing and bullying his way for about 8 yards. Kamori Harris, and he got 4 or 5 Childersburg Tigers on top of him. Whistles are blowing, and Childersburg says they've got the football, but no call from the official yet. Maybe a penalty here. Let's see. See what the officials are going to call. B.B. Comer moving the football on the ground well. There's a penalty flag down. And they're going to mark it off against B.B. Comer. I saw blocking the back against the Tigers. And, boy, that's a no-no for Coach Adam Fawcett. They're moving the football well, and you get a block in the back. You see already the field kind of being dug up a little bit, Zach, and that's going to be a problem tonight probably.
Definitely will. Don't want to see players trip all over the place and slip over the place.
First down and 13. Here's a big guy bullying his way. And he's got 8-9 yards, Kamori Harris.
Good run there, and he's tackled down by Elijah Swain and Terrence Hood.
He picked up about 8 yards on that play, so second down now and about 3. And Childersburg jumped offside. Wow.
It's number 52, Braden Thornton, and can't do that.
You know, quarterback kind of stuttered his count a little bit and drew him offside, so it'll be a first down for B.B. Comer. It's hard for us to spot. It looks like it's about the 30-yard line. You see the field wearing in the middle for sure. Senior quarterback Devin Harvey has Harris back there with him. They go back to Harris. He stood up, breaking a tackle, and gets maybe a few yards.
That's Elijah Swain, and also number 53, Javis Stone there to tackle him.
Second down and a couple now for the Tigers. Harris dancing outside. He's going to run out of real estate, but he cuts and makes the first down. Nice cut by Kamori Harris.
Gets pushed out of bounds by Seth Garrett. And also number 12, Devin Williams.
We'll be close to the first down. I don't know if there's a penalty flag here. Maybe. May have been a push out of bounds or something like that. I'm not sure. A couple of penalties here in the first quarter is going to go against Childersburg. Yeah, personal foul. Harris was out of bounds and he got shoved when he was out, so that cost Childersburg 15 yards. B.B. Comer marching now. And, Zach, they run that football on B.B. Comer's left side every time.
They're a very run-dominant team.
First down. Here is Sims on the carry, and Sims fumbles the football, and B.B. Comer, I think, got back on it. But they're very fortunate.
That looks like number 17, Datrion Wells, to fall on it, and might have got the touchdown.
He was close. I guess it is a touchdown. I didn't see the officials.
Well, it looks like they're going to call it.
Is it right at the goal line? Yeah, I guess it is.
So
second down. And very, very short. The markings on the field are almost gone, so it's going to be a challenge to make sure we spot it right. Here's the quarterback keeper, and he's got the touchdown.
Easy touchdown there. That's Devin Harvey.
So a nice drive by B.B. Comer to open the game. They lead it by a score of 6-0. And if you're Coach Fawcett and the Tigers, that's what you wanted to do.
Definitely. But let's see if Childersburg offense can march downfield.
Two-point conversion, that's what that was. And we're not getting some good looks with the officials, but it's 8-0. B.B. Comer with the lead, and that two-point conversion is successful. So with 8:56 to go in the first quarter, B.B. Comer leads Childersburg by a score of 8-0. The rain is falling rather heavily now in Childersburg, and as you look at the field, it's hard to see the yard markers. You can see the 40 and 50, which is larger, but it's going to be kind of tough to get where the ball is spotted. That's why I've got Zach Abrams. He's an eagle eye. Wimmer to kick off for the Tigers. B.B. Comer on top, 8-0. Line drive, kick it bounces around and picked up at the 20-yard line. And that is Tilley. Tilley with a nice run back.
Decent return.
Trying to see where they're marking it. It's up over the 30 to about the 33-yard line. So Childersburg will go to work, 1st and 10, trailing 8-0 with 8:50 to go in the first quarter. Chris Swain, the senior quarterback, he's a big guy. Swain slips it, and it dropped, and it slipped out of Swain's hand as he threw it, as he released the football. And you can tell the rain had something to do with that, Zach.
Definitely, and it's not something you want to see.
Trying to keep the footballs dry. I don't know if it's going to be conducive to throw the football much in this. 2nd down and 10. We've seen Philip Tilley turn football games last year. This time, it hands off to Duncan. Duncan's got about 4 yards.
Good run. And it looks like it's number 4, Christian Jemison, the corner.
They'll pick up a 3, 3rd down and 7. B.B. Comer 8, Childersburg nothing. So possession down for the Tigers. Senior quarterback Chris Swain, a little razzle-dazzle, and B.B. Comer's not fooled at all.
Not at all. That's number 27, Angel Ruiz. And number 70, it looked like. That's Alex Cunningham. Also number 19, who's also the kicker, Noah Wimmer.
So it'll bring up 4th down, and Childersburg will punt it away. Swain. Let's see what they're going to do now. Bringing Swain over the sideline. They're going to get another football out there. Now they're going to. Now they're not going to. He throws it back to the sideline. They better hurry. Get the play off. Yep, they didn't get it off. Got a 5-yard mark off. And that was all because of the punter trying to get another football on the playing field. And now then, I think he's going to try it again. You're not going to get it this time either. Roderick Swain, the punt. See, B.B. Comer comes after it.
Almost blocked.
Yeah, you got it away. It bounces over the 40, and it'll roll down at the 34-yard line. You're right, B.B. Comer almost got to that one.
If they did, that would have been a major loss again for Childersburg.
8-0, B.B. Comer with the lead. 7:03 to go in the first quarter at John Cox Stadium in Childersburg. The Tigers took it the distance the first series. They ran the ball very, very well. Threw one pass, the rest running plays, and put it in the end zone to lead it 8-0. Rayleon Sims with a touchdown for the Tigers. Childersburg jumps offside again.
It's number 52, Braden Thornton, who jumped off sides earlier. He's a little excited this game, apparently.
So he's anticipating the count, and that the hand clap by the quarterback kind of got him off stride a little bit. So it'll be 1st and 5 for B.B. Comer at the 39. B.B. Comer ranked number 2 in the state in Class 2A, right behind Fife, team that beat them in the finals last year. Looking to throw it. Floats it down the field, and it is incomplete. Almost getting back to make the catch with Harris, but it falls incomplete.
It's pretty good coverage there by Cameron Smith.
So 2nd down for B.B. Comer. Second and 5. Sims on the carry. Sims has got the 1st down and more. Breaking tackles down the sideline. Rayleon Sims with a strong run.
Good run and good tackle by Elijah Swain and Cameron Smith.
Again, B.B. Comer running on their left side, Zach. They like that blocking matchup over there, and they're taking advantage of it. Sims on this side, cut down, nice tackle.
Great tackle by Xavier Duncan.
You make a one-on-one tackle like that, you're doing pretty good.
That's why you get playing time.
Clock running at 5:50 to go in the first quarter. 2nd down and 9 from the 45-yard line. B.B. Comer 8, Childersburg nothing. Maury Harris. Here's a quarterback keeper with Harvey. Harvey breaking tackles. He's got running room. Harvey still running. Going to be a foot race inside the 10, 5, touchdown. Devin Harvey from 49 yards, and B.B. Comer increases their lead to 14-0.
Great run there by Harvey.
So 2 possessions, Zach, 2 touchdowns for the Tigers offense.
Going pretty well for BB Comer so far. Forced a punt on Childersburg's first drive, and on their first 2 got touchdowns.
So a 2-point conversion attempt again for the Tigers. Sims lined up at quarterback. Sims had it slip out of his hands, and he's going to try to do something with it, and he can't. So 14-0, BB Comer with the lead over the Childersburg Tigers. We'll be back to John Cox Stadium right after this.
The all-new Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our remodeled and expanded pharmacy gives us the space to serve more patients. We've added a drive-through window for those times when you don't feel like getting out of your vehicle. And we still offer delivery within city limits. We feature a full line of over-the-counter medications and supplements. And don't forget our stunning new gift department. New building, same great people. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
TV 47, High School Game of the Week, presented by Sarah Automotive here in Sylacauga. Also, High School Action presented by Marble City Pharmacy here in Sylacauga. Omnia Community Funeral Home, Charles Woods and Cadero Wood. And your State Farm agent, Albia Steers on Highway 21 in Sylacauga. High school football, hope you're enjoying it. Stay tuned for more.
There's a lot in life to smile about. Are loose dentures or missing teeth keeping you from enjoying the things you love? Don't miss out on enjoying life's precious moments. You can be you again with affordable mini dental implants. You can smile again, laugh out loud, and have your self-confidence back. Let us help you make it memorable.
I'm Dr. Rick Redmond. Call me today for a free consultation and give me the opportunity to change your life.
2. In finance with Tony Sarah Ford, plus 3.9% financing for 72 months. Save thousands on new F-150s and more. All backed by Sarah's lifetime warranty. No charge. Every new Ford, $500 over invoice at Tony Sarah Ford. In Sylacauga, TonySarahFord.com.
High school football here on TV 47, brought to you by Sarah Automotive on Highway 280 in Sylacauga. And
we're back with a kick. Philip Tilley with the return and gets pushed out of bounds by, looks like number 32, Jacob Swain. Have a lot of rain going on right now. Tigers get ready to start their third drive, hoping it'll be a little bit more successful than the first 2. And BB Comer hopes to be just as successful on defense. Childersburg lining up on the ball. Takes a snap, looking deep. He's going to take off with it. Juking defenders left and right. And then he finally gets clipped by Michael Kirksey. Great job to get away by Chris Swain, but then a great job to trip him up by Michael Kirksey. Childersburg lining back up on the ball. Swain takes a snap. Looks for the running back who went the wrong direction. And that's a good tackle by number 17. That's Datrion Wells after a failed play there by the Tigers. Third and 9 on the 23-yard line. About 4 minutes left to go. Takes a snap. Running back Philip Tilley takes it and is immediately stuffed by the Comer football team. That's Noah Wimmer there, who's fired up. That'll force a 4th down. And so far, B.B. Comer's defense has been very successful, and Childersburg not so much. B.B. Comer scored on their opening 2 drives. Childersburg has punted on their opening 2 drives. 3:15 left to go in the first quarter. Sky punt. That won't go anywhere. It'll get just past the 40-yard line. See a buddy Ben Fawcett out there, running out there to make sure the balls don't get wet. B.B. Comer on offense now. Been playing great so far. Takes a snap, hands it off to Kamori Harris, stiff arms a man, and slips down.
It was like we talked about the field being wet. Just a sign of it right there, and it's going to deteriorate more as we go through the night.
That definitely would have been a lot bigger run if he didn't slip down there.
Yeah. 2:45 to go in the first quarter. B.B. Comer 14, Childersburg nothing. And, you know, B.B. Comer loves these type football games when they can just run the football almost at will so far.
They definitely do, and Childersburg doesn't even have that weak of a defense. They're just not able to stop Kamori Harris.
Go back to Harris off the left side, big hole.
And touchdown Comer.
Headed for the end zone for the 3rd touchdown in the first quarter for B.B. Comer. And Zach, I could have run through that hole on the left side then. I'm a big guy. Kamori Harris with another touchdown added to the board for B.B. Comer, and is 20-0.
Kamori Harris has done really good, but you have to give credit to the Comer offensive line because they've been opening up holes left and right and setting really good blocks for the running back.
Going for the 2-point conversion. There's Harris easily stepping in the end zone. I don't know if the whistles had blown or not. I think they had. I think they may have called a timeout here or something. Oh, the 2-point conversion is good. And it looked like Childersburg just didn't get off the blocks in. He just walked into the end zone.
Yeah, definitely. But it's kind of easy when you're only 2 yards away.
22-0 B.B. Comer. Let's take a timeout. We'll come back to John Cox Stadium right after this.
Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves the cities of Sylacauga, Childersburg, Moody, and surrounding counties. Unlike regular banks, Heritage South Credit Union is member-owned, and with over 13,000 members, Heritage South Credit Union is the premier financial institution in the markets they serve. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for over 80 years, federally insured by the NCUA.
B.B. Comer with 3 first-quarter touchdowns, and they in command 22-0 over the Childersburg Tigers, and the rain is really falling now.
Definitely, which means, you know.
A little squib kick, taking it to 25. And that is Tilley. Tilley with a nice run back.
Helmet came off.
Yeah.
Saw that with Kamori Harris a lot against Dadeville.
It was a lot warmer last week than it is tonight, too.
Yeah, the players love and they hate the rain.
Tilley's going to have to come out of play with his helmet coming off. That's one of the rules in high school football. So it's first down for Childersburg. They got to get something going with 2 minutes to go, 2 minutes and some change in the first quarter, trailing 22-0. Hadn't been able to get untracked offensively at all so far. It's a dunking on the carry, and he's got a yard, and that's all.
Great tackle by number 4. That's Christian Jemison.
B.B. Comer knows that Childersburg's going to run. They're just stacking everybody up there.
Both teams are very good on runs, but Comer's defenses just seem to have the answer every play.
Second down and 9. Clock running at 1:30 to go in the first quarter. 22-0 B.B. Comer. Orleans Flowers, one of our great sponsors of tonight's game. B.B. Comer showing blitz here. They just standing up in the gap, the linebackers are. And a little slip pass, and got about 3 yards.
Good tackle there by Noah Wimmer and Kamori Harris.
Tilley on the reception. Picked up 3, so it's third down now.
A minute left in the first. 3rd and 4, 35-yard line.
So Childersburg needs the first down right here to kind of get their offense a little confident. Chris Swain, the senior quarterback, he fumbles a snap, and he's dancing around, slipping and sliding, and he's down for no gain.
It's number 9, Richard Weed, saying, "Can't get past me." Might be little, but he packs a punch.
Also, Michael Kirksey in there for the Tigers. So it's 4th down. The clock running, and they may not get another play off here in the first quarter. It's 15 seconds to go. 22-0. It's been all B.B. Comer in the first quarter. Play lost a yard, so it's 4th down now.
And, they might let the clock run out. That looks like what they're going to do.
At the end of the first quarter, B.B. Comer 22, Childersburg nothing. We're coming back right after this.
A funeral service represents a family's final farewell to their loved ones. Knowing this, we go beyond what is expected to ensure the ceremony is beautiful and memorable, a truly fitting tribute to that special life. We invite you to visit us to meet our staff and tour our renovated facility complete with a new dining area and catering services. We've been serving the people of this area for over 40 years, and we think that you'll be pleased to find that making lasting impressions remains our first priority. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.
I was in a car accident. My front tooth cracked. I'm definitely embarrassed to smile. I got mini dental implants. It changed my life because it made me feel like me. Like I can smile and feel like Ashley. I just want to say thank you.
You can be you again with mini dental implants. I'm Dr. Rick Redmond. Call me today for a free consultation and give me the opportunity to change your life.
I'm more than happy. I'm ecstatic.
Wow, you can see the rain falling heavily in Childersburg as B.B. Comer leading on a wet Friday night, 22-0. Childersburg will punt down in Sylacauga. Moody leading Sylacauga with heavy rain falling too, 8-7 in the first quarter. 4th down. Short punt. It's going to take a Childersburg roll and stop at the 31-yard line. So the Tigers will take over, and really, Zach, if B.B. Comer can get good exchanges and not turn the football over and move the football like they've been doing, they'll be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, you know, and they're on pace to score 60-plus points if they keep this up.
Yeah.
And if you're Childersburg, that's definitely not what you want to happen.
So 1st down and 10 for B.B. Comer. Devin Harvey, the senior quarterback. Harris is back there with him. Harris takes the handoff. Harris breaking tackle. There he goes again. It's hard to get Harris down. He's all the way to the Childersburg 45-yard line for a Orleans Flowers 1st down.
Definitely is hard to get him down, but good job by Cameron Smith and Seth Garnett to pretty much do the impossible.
Change moved again for the Tigers. There's Harris looking for running room. He dances outside 40, 35, 34-yard line.
That's
and
again.
it's another Orleans Flores first down.
Again, the same duo of Cameron Smith and Seth Garnett to get the tackle. One's a senior, one's a freshman.
Got a penalty flag here now. That may be against B.B. Comer. Let's see. Officials talking it over. Referee with a call. Holding against the Tigers. B.B. Comer. So that'll mark it back 10 yards. At the 45-yard line. Right where the last play started. Young man who scored a touchdown for the Tigers last week, and he's on the move now to the 36-yard line. Strong run by Cameron Gaddis, the sophomore.
Great run and a great job to sling him down there. That's Chris Swain, who is also the quarterback, but a great run by Gaddis.
Yeah, Gaddis is a smaller statured guy than Harris, but he scored the first touchdown of the year last week for B.B. Comer against Dadeville.
Definitely don't underestimate him.
We'll go back to him again. Big hole. And he's snatched down at the 34-yard line, though.
It's head trauma right there. That's Elijah Swain with a great tackle.
Yeah, like he was mad then, didn't he?
He did, and you can see the frustration.
That'll be a third down. Is that a first down? First down for B.B. Comer now. They move and change. Harris checks back in. And the official stop play for a minute. Trying to get the change set. 10:31 to go in the first half. B.B. Comer 22, Childersburg nothing. I think we're ready to go now. First down, B.B. Comer. See if they go back to Harris. Uh-oh, bad snap. Falling on it all the way back at the 48-yard line. We saw that last week, Zach.
We did. Remember when there was like 3 bad snaps in a row? Tonight you might give that to the ball being wet.
Coach Fawcett, he just has come-aparts over something like that. It's all the way back to the 48-yard line now. He does not like mistakes like that. So it is just mental mistakes. Bad snap. Looked like that's what it was then. Give it to Harris. Harris has got some running room. Harris is inside the 35-yard line.
It's number 8, Cameron Smith, and Phillip Tilley on the tackle.
You know, Tilley helping Harris up. 2 great running backs. 2 great football players. So third down and 10, pickup of 10 on the play.
And not much difference in the game of Harris or Tilley. You know, both of them will truck you and both of them will juke you out.
Yep. Third and 10. Man in motion is Sims. Childersburg jumps onside again. That's the 3rd time tonight.
That's Elijah Swain. Didn't even look like, you know, whew. He's pretty upset with himself about that one.
Just mental mistakes. So instead of 3rd and 10, it'll be 3rd and 5 now. Much more manageable. .35, clock's running. B.B. Comer feels good about it. They're moving the football with a 3-touchdown lead. Trying to get another one on the board. You see when Harvey snaps his hands, water comes off his hands, see? Here's Harris. Harris, there he goes again. He's headed to the end
And
zone.
touchdown.
Kamori Harris with another touchdown from 30 yards out. Kamori Harris.
4-touchdown lead, B.B. Comer.
Kamori Harris, how do you stop a guy like him?
I really don't know.
Wow. 28-0. And you can see a Childersburg defense has been on the field a whole lot in the first half.
Yeah.
And know they're dismayed about this so far. B.B. Comer going for the 2-point conversion again. Harris with a couple of touchdowns tonight. The Tigers of B.B. Comer having their way against Childersburg. Throw for the 2-point conversion is too tall. It's no good.
Intended
With
receiver.
8:09 to go in the first half. B.B. Comer 28, Childersburg nothing. We're coming back to John Cox Stadium in a minute.
I was in a car accident on my front tooth.
Bandits Bar and Grill is your stop for great food, family fun, and live music. Wednesday night is Cornhole Tournament. Thursday night, Biker Night. Don't forget about the live music too. Great steaks, full bar, awesome appetizers, wings, nachos, tacos, and fried catfish. Stop in today or give us a call at 256-369-2920. That's Bandits Bar and Grill on Fort Williams and Sylacauga. Hope you're enjoying high school football, the game of the week here on WOIL TV 47. It's all brought to you by Heritage South Federal Credit Union. Also by Mr. Rick Morris and by Bandits on West Fort Williams in Sylacauga and Earlene's Flowers on the Talladega Highway in Sylacauga, Alabama. High school football on WOIL TV 47. Continue to enjoy the action. Noah Wimmer kicking off with B.B. Comer on top, 28-0.
Get the outside.
It's Duncan.
Oh, my
down
goodness.
at the 40.
Great return, but a great job to sling him down there by Raylan Sims. Good open field tackle.
Childersburg with good field position now at the 40-yard line, trailing 28-0. They've just not been able to move the football against B.B. Comer's defense. At the 39-yard line, 7:59 to go in the first half. First down and 10 for the Tigers. Now they spotted at the 40. Swain and Tilley in the backfield for Childersburg. 28-0 Tigers. Swain to throw it. He fires it down the field. It's intercepted and dropped.
Oh, my
wow.
goodness. That's Christian Jemison. He's got to be upset about that. Had it in his hands.
We'll take them gloves off now. That was the reason he dropped it. Gloves are slick. So second down and 10. You couldn't have it in your hands any better than that one, though.
You definitely couldn't.
Second and 10 from the 40. Childersburg's in a tough spot now. They're down by 4 scores. They're having trouble moving the football on the ground and through the air. And he slipped on that one and falls on it. Just a wet football.
Number 51, Chris Wilson, back there to make sure he didn't get up with it.
So third down and long. You know, Chris Swain is a big kid. Senior, one of the co-captains. So third and long for Childersburg again. See, B.B. Comer comes with a pass rush. Trying to get to him, and he pulls it down, and he's got some running room, and he's tackled at the 45-yard line, fourth down.
That tackle looked like it had to hurt. That was number 8, Raylan Sims, who made him do a front flip on that one.
B.B. Comer did come with the rush, but a good job by Swain to step away from the pressure and bring up 4th down at about 5. Would not be surprised if Childersburg didn't go for it here. They got to get something moving. Yeah, they're going to go for it. And why not? 4th and 5. And quarterback keeps himself, and he's going to be tackled short of the first down. B.B. Comer will take over.
Good tackle. That's Kamori Harris. Coach is fired up.
Yes. Did the body bump, didn't he?
He did. With Datrion Wells.
So B.B. Comer will take over on downs, leading 28-0, 6:23 to go in the first half. Hey, I appreciate State Farm agent Albia Steers. He is my insurance agent and homeowners and automobile insurance and boat and all that kind of stuff. And right here conveniently on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, State Farm agent Albia Steers. Proud to sponsor high school football here on WOIL TV 47. We'll try to get you a score of that Sylacauga Moody game in a few minutes as well. I don't know if we got a heat timeout right here or not. Tell you what, let's take one and we'll come back in about 30 seconds with more football. High school football here on TV 47 WOIL television, brought to you by Sarah Automotive on Highway 280 in Sylacauga, and presented by State Representative District 33 Ben Robbins, Donahue Physical Therapy on West Fort Williams, and Talladega County Commissioner Cindy Pennington. Hope you're enjoying high school football here on TV 47 WOIL television. First down and 10 for B.B. Comer after the timeout. Short field to work from. Here's Harris. Harris is trying to run laterally and almost had the ball stripped away from him. He falls forward to the 42-yard line.
Good tackle by number 8 and also number 10. That's Cameron Smith and Elijah Swain. And Comer looking like they're going to score every drive of the game.
They have so far. Second down and 5. 5:50 to go at the 43-yard line. Tigers on the march again after they stopped Childersburg on a 4th down play. This is Sims. Sims rides through the Childersburg defense. He's going to be close to a first down.
Good tackle by Roderick Swain.
It is a Earleans Flores first down. They'll move the chains again. It's got to be disheartening for Childersburg. You haven't been able to stop B.B. Comer's offense. Your offense hasn't helped moving the football when they had it. So it's been all B.B. Comer. There's a guy we talked to you about earlier, and he fumbles the football. I think Childersburg may have it this time. Gaddis coughed it up. Childersburg says they have it. If they don't, B.B. Comer gets on it. Second down.
Man, that was the chance for Childersburg.
They had blue jerseys all around it and didn't come up with it.
Certainly looked like they did.
It's going to be close to a first down. Second down and looking for a marker. 28-yard line. Give it back to Harris. Harris, he's on the corner. He jukes his way, bulls forward for a Tiger first down. Earleans Flores first down from B.B. Comer.
Good tackle by number 15, Jacorian Johnson, and number 7, Terrence Hood Jr.
So they move the chains again. They bring Raylon Sims, the junior, into the game. And we got a timeout on the field here from John Cox Stadium in Childersburg. Childersburg calls a timeout with B.B. Comer leading 28-0. We're coming back after this.
If you've got $29, you've got the down payment for a brand new Nissan. Now at Sarah Nissan, 3 locations. Every vehicle, just $29 down, plus 0% financing for 60 months, 700 new Nissans, and you get a lifetime warranty, no charge. 0% financing for 60 months. Every vehicle, just $29 down. Now at Sarah Nissan in Birmingham and Sylacauga, plus Tony Sarah Nissan in Coleman.
Coosa Valley Medical Center, one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama, is also Sylacauga's largest employer. Services from the emergency room to surgery to cancer treatment to post-stroke care. You won't believe what's right in your backyard. It's Coosa Valley Medical Center in Sylacauga. So, if you're sick in Alabama, choose one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama. That is Coosa Valley Medical Center.
Hope you're enjoying high school football, the game of the week here on WOIL. Charles Woods and Cadero Wood with sponsorship of tonight's football game, Community Funeral Home in Sylacauga, 511 Edgewood Drive, pre-need to at-need funeral services, funerals, burials, or cremation. It is Community Funeral Home. First down for B.B. Comer, deep in Childersburg territory. Rayleon Sims in the backfield with Harvey. Maury Harris in there too. They're going to throw the football wide open, and it's too tall for the intended receiver, Datron Wells, who was 5 yards behind the defender.
Definitely, he was wide open and definitely was looking forward to getting a touchdown.
That was a great play call.
It was. Defender didn't know what to do.
Talladega County Revenue Commissioner Cindy Pennington, one of our great sponsors of high school football tonight too. Cindy's done a wonderful job as Revenue Commissioner in Talladega County. Second down and 10 after the incompletion. The Tigers, B.B. Comer leading 28-0, 4:18 to go in the half. And they'll look to throw it again. Now he throws it on the run, and it is incomplete.
Looked like he was trying to throw that one away.
Harvey, he might have been better suited to pull it down and run it. So third down and 10. Donahue Physical Therapy on West Fort Williams, great sponsor of high school football. And Ben and the staff do a wonderful job right there with it. We've got enhanced equipment, and if your doctor orders physical therapy, you tell them you want it from Donahue Physical Therapy on West Fort Williams and Sylacauga. Third down now for B.B. Comer. They give it to Harris. Harris has got some running room. Harris still dancing. Harris still bullying his way, and he is close to the goal line.
Tackled down by pretty much the whole Childersburg football team.
First down and goal for B.B. Comer. That is a Erlene's Flores first down. They mark it at the 7-yard line or so. It's been all B.B. Comer tonight. A lot of people thought that Childersburg could hang with them. Not so far. The senior group of B.B. Comer trying to go unbeaten in their career against Childersburg. They give it to Maury Harris. He just walks into the end zone for his third touchdown of the half. 7-yard touchdown run by Kamori Harris, and there was nobody near him, Zach.
Not at all. And 5 possessions, 5 touchdowns for Comer.
Pretty good average, isn't it?
Pretty good.
So, 34-0. B.B. Comer going for the 2 again. Senior quarterback Devin Harvey, who's gone all the way tonight. Look, throw the fade in the end zone. It is incomplete. So the 2-point conversion is not good.
Really good coverage there by Terrence Hood Jr.
3:21 to go in the first half. Let me tell you about some of our sponsors. Omnia here in Sylacauga, Omnia Marble. They've done a wonderful job and been partnering with us for several years to bring you high school football. Sylacauga Glass, Debbie and her staff, Sylacauga Glass on Broadway. Rick Morris, who presents our pregame show, and of course Sarah Automotive, our corporate partner with high school football. And we appreciate Don and the folks over at Sarah Automotive. They got a big Labor Day sale going on this weekend, and happy Labor Day to all of y'all. And be safe out there as you enjoy the final fling of summer, the unofficial end to the summer vacation season. B.B. Coleman Alumni Association, Biddy, and all the folks there, Mike, and they really support this Tiger athletic program, including the football team. B.B. Coleman Alumni Association, they present the Coach Adam Fawcett Show every week here on Daybreak Live, too. Remember, it kicks off. Taking on the run. That is Devin Williams. Williams cut down in the middle of the field.
It's number 33 with the tackle, Jakari Brown. And somebody on the ground for Comer looks hurt.
It is. Yeah. That's the first injury we've had tonight. Looks like it's a knee. Not sure.
Let's try to get a glimpse of who that is.
He is really hurt, though. Coach Fawcett is out there quickly, too, trying to see who that is.
I believe that's number 9, Richard Weed. Could be wrong.
Yeah, that's Sims one. I guess it is Weed. Looks like
that's Weed.
Looking at his left knee. We'll come back in just a minute and find out more about the injured Tiger player. We'll come back to John Cox Stadium in a minute. Hope you're enjoying high school football, the game of the week here on WOIL TV 47. It's all brought to you by Heritage South Federal Credit Union. Also by Mr. Rick Morris and by Bandits on West Fort Williams in Sylacauga and Earlene's Flowers on the Talladega Highway in Sylacauga, Alabama. High school football on WOIL TV 47. Continue to enjoy the action. Richard Weed, the injured player, walking off under his own power, and Zach, that's good to see.
Definitely is. He looked very hurt, but now he looks okay. Got a bottle of water in his hand.
So, Childersburg with a 34-0 deficit on their hands here with 3:11 to go in the first half. And it's been all B.B. Comer from the start. As Zach mentioned earlier, 5 possessions for B.B. Comer, 5 touchdowns. Childersburg drops the football, and they're still on the ground, and Childersburg does get back on it, but a loss of 8 or 9 yards.
It's number 12, Devin Williams, to jump on that.
Angel Ruiz helping out on making sure he didn't go anywhere. So ball's back at the 27-yard line. Second down and very long. Swain, and he is sacked. You know, this big guy from B.B. Comer, we've called his name a lot, Chris Wilson, and he's a good one.
Man, he just slammed him into the ground that time. Noah Wimmer was also in there on the tackle.
You know, Chris Wilson's got this huge wingspan, you
know.
He got long arms, long legs. Childersburg calls a timeout. High school football tonight here on WOIL, brought to you by Marble City Pharmacy. Jared and Jacob, the folks, they've got the remodeled pharmacy and got the drive-through, and they're good to go at Marble City Pharmacy here in Sylacauga. State Representative District 33, Ben Robbins. Ben has been so active since he's been elected District 33, Coosa and Talladega counties. Talked with Ben earlier today, and He's working hard for his constituents here in District 33. He is District 33 State Representative Ben Robbins. Coosa Valley Medical Center, the largest employer in our city. What do you say about Coosa Valley Medical Center? The emergency care unit is second to none. Their surgical division is wonderful as well. They take care of their patients at Coosa Valley Medical Center, great sponsor of high school football here on WOIL TV 47. So after the Childersburg timeout, 2:15 to go in the first half, third down and 18 for Childersburg. B.B. Coleman's going to get the football back, looks like, if they can hold him here on third down. Nothing happening.
So Noah Wimmer and also Michael Kirksey on the tackle. Number
There's
4.
nowhere to run for Xavier Duncan. So the clock runs at 1:55. B.B. Comer 34, Childersburg nothing. I don't think a lot of people thought this would be this wide of a margin so early in the football game. But B.B. Comer has just came out with authority and has never looked back. So fourth down. Swain to punt for Childersburg. 4th and 18.
Good punt.
Short punt. Very short punt. B.B. Comer's going to have it at their own 47-yard line. Still 1:18 to go in the half. And B.B. Comer's thrown the football a handful of times, but mainly they've just run it.
And the way it's going, I don't see any need to change the game plan at halftime.
Probably not. 34-0. B.B. Comer showing why they're ranked number 2 in the state in Class 2A. First down and 10. B.B. Comer will host Woodland next week in a region contest at Legion Stadium.
Great tackle there.
Yeah.
That's number 10, Elijah Swain. Called his name plenty of times tonight.
Cameron Gaddis nowhere to go there, sophomore for the Tigers.
1 minute on
B.B.
the
Comer just
dot.
content to run that clock now.
Yep. Just reaching under a minute to go in the first half. 2nd and 10 on the 47-yard line.
B.B. Comer flexing their muscle. Dropped the snap and falling on it. Back at the 47-yard line. They'll probably run one more play, and that will do it in the first half. B.B. Comer sending their players to the sideline. They say they're not going to run another play. And I guess they won't. As we go to the dressing room at John Cox Stadium in Childersburg, B.B. Comer 34, Childersburg nothing. We're back with our halftime report right after this timeout. You're watching high school football, Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week. High school football here on TV 47 WOIL television, brought to you by Sarah Automotive on Highway 280 in Sylacauga, and presented by State Representative District 33 Ben Robbins, Donahue Physical Therapy on West Fort Williams, and Talladega County Commissioner Cindy Pennington. Hope you're enjoying high school football here on TV 47 WOIL television.
If you've got $29, you've got the down payment for a brand new Nissan. Now at Sarah Nissan, 3 locations. Every vehicle, just $29 down, plus 0% financing for 60 months, 700 new Nissans, and you get a lifetime warranty, no charge. 0% financing for 60 months. Every vehicle, just $29 down. Now at Sarah Nissan in Birmingham and Sylacauga, plus Tony Sarah Nissan in Coleman.
The all-new Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our remodeled and expanded pharmacy gives us the space to serve more patients. We've added a drive-through window for those times when you don't feel like getting out of your vehicle. And we still offer delivery within city limits. We feature a full line of over-the-counter medications and supplements. And don't forget our stunning new gift department. New building, same great people. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life. All-new Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our remodeled and expanded pharmacy gives us the space to serve more patients. We've added a drive-through window for those times when you don't feel like getting out of your vehicle. And we still offer delivery within city limits. We feature a full line of over-the-counter medications and supplements. And don't forget our stunning new gift department. New building, same great people. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
Shop with confidence at King's Mattress Gallery. Newly stocked signature sectionals and recliners for any size room. Mega Motion and signature lift chairs. Sealy Hybrid Duo Chill mattresses for a cool night's sleep. Temper Ergo smart bases that respond to snoring automatically. Visit King's Mattress Gallery today.
Family owned and operated since 1994.
Proudly serving in Sylacauga and surrounding areas.
John Cox Stadium in Childersburg. B.B. Comer with a commanding 34-0 lead over the B.B. Comer Tigers. Tiger band and Childersburg band not on the field tonight due to the wet conditions. They didn't want to tear up the field any more than it already is, so they're doing some stuff from the stands, but both bands do a fantastic job. We appreciate their participation in the game tonight, even though it's very, very wet. And rain continues to fall at John Cox Stadium in Childersburg. And Zach, B.B. Comer first half, they just took the football and did what they wanted to with it.
Yeah, definitely. You know, that's like, what, seven drives, 7 touchdowns, or 6 drives, 6 touchdowns. You know, they're very commanding right now, and we definitely did not expect this at the end of the first half. But, you know, Comer's been locking down on defense and shutting Childersburg down on offense.
Moore Harris with 3 touchdowns in the first half, and what more can you say about it, this guy than what we've already said? He's just a great back, and showing why so many colleges and universities are interested in him playing at the next level.
And when this is all said and done, you got to imagine him going down as, you know, one of the greatest players in Comer history.
You're absolutely right about that. He is a good one for sure. And B.B. Comer hasn't made a lot of mistakes tonight. They've had a couple of penalties, but other than that, they've had a dropped a football or 2. But overall, they've played a pretty successful first half. And really, the big thing is B.B. Comer's defense just wouldn't let Childersburg loose on anything. They didn't have any big plays in the first half.
Yeah, definitely not. You know, you expect more from Philip Tilley, but what can you do when you're going against Comer's defense?
You're absolutely right about that. The field is very wet. Let's go back over to Childersburg's marching band and pick up on some of their playing tonight at John Cox Stadium. TV47 High School Game of the Week presented by Sarah Automotive here in Sylacauga. Also, high school action presented by Marble City Pharmacy here in Sylacauga. Omnia Community Funeral Home, Charles Woods and Cadero Wood. And your State Farm agent, Albia Steers on Highway 21 in Sylacauga. High school football, hope you're enjoying it. Stay tuned for more.
There's a lot in life to smile about. Are loose dentures or missing teeth keeping you from enjoying the things you love? Don't miss out on enjoying life's precious moments. You can be you again with affordable mini dental implants. You can smile again, laugh out loud, and have your self-confidence back. Let us help you make it memorable.
I'm Dr. Rick Redmond. Call me today for a free consultation and give me the opportunity to change your life.
Amya Inc. is a leading global producer of calcium carbonate and a worldwide distributor of specialty chemicals. Amya has an unwavering commitment to quality and total customer satisfaction through leadership in manufacturing technology, product innovation, application expertise, incomparable service, and an exceptional understanding of our customers' needs. Amya takes pride in continuous direct customer communications to understand their changing needs for new product development and logistical support. Amya Inc. is pleased to have been a part of the Sylacauga and surrounding communities since 1992.
$500 over invoice now at Tony Sarah Ford. Every new Ford on the lot, $500 over invoice when you trade in finance with Tony Sarah Ford, plus 3.9% financing for 72 months. Save thousands on new F-150s and more, all backed by Sarah's lifetime warranty. No charge. Every new Ford, $500 over invoice at Tony Sarah Ford. In Sylacauga, TonySarahFord.com.
Welcome back to John Cox Stadium in Childersburg. Jimmy Dale along with Zach, B.B. Comer 34, and Childersburg nothing. And B.B. Comer took the opening drive and took it in end zone for a touchdown and never slowed down. They lead it 34-0 with 5 touchdowns in the first half. 5 possessions and 5 scores. And that's got to be disheartening for the Childersburg defense.
You know, Childersburg defense isn't as bad as it seems right now. They got a strong linebacker core, strong line, and very quick corners. They're just not quick enough and not strong enough for Kamori Harris.
Harris with 3 touchdowns in the first half. And we all know what he's capable of doing. We've not seen Philip Tilley get involved in the offense hardly any at all for Childersburg tonight. And I remember seeing him last year, how good a back he was. And he's at this year too, but for whatever reason, he's not been involved in the offense much at all, running the football, that is.
Yeah, he's definitely at the same level as he was last season. He's just not getting the ball as much as he appears.
Swain, the senior quarterback for Childersburg, he's had his ups and downs in this game. But B.B. Comer with Raylon Sims, Cameron Gaddis, and Kamori Harris. That's 3 backs that they just running in and out of the game, and they've got some depth in that running back room. And then you've got Devin Harvey, the quarterback, who's not made hardly any mistakes at all tonight. But B.B. Comer's offensive line, and you can talk about them, they've done a great job tonight opening holes.
Yeah, Chris Wilson, Caden Brown, Alex Cunningham, Seth Barnett, and Ian Denty. They've been opening up holes left and right for Kamori Harris and their strong core of running backs.
And B.B. Comer defensively, they've just been salty. Their defense has played well tonight, throwing a goose egg in the first half.
Yeah, they have. Richard Weed, Braylon Sims, Michael Kirksey, Christian Jemison have been locking up. Chris Wilson, Angel Ruiz, Alex Cunningham, Datrion Wells, Kamori Harris, Noah Wimmer, they've been lighting people up all night.
Wimmer's made a lot of tackles.
He has.
Tonight for B.B. Comer. And we'll see what happens in the second half. We're just minutes away from the start of the second half. It looks like the rain has abated a little bit. But it's been pretty wet here tonight at John Cox Stadium in Childersburg. We'll come back with the second half kickoff. B.B. Comer 34, Childersburg nothing. John Cox Stadium in Childersburg. We're coming back after this.
High school football here on TV 47, brought to you by Sarah Automotive on Highway 280 in Sylacauga, and by your #1 employer in the city of Sylacauga, Coosa Valley Medical Center. In Fayetteville, it is Lori Darling's Restaurant, and by the B.B. Comer Alumni Association. National anthem presented by Sylacauga Glass. Enjoy high school football here on TV 47, WOIL Television. Coosa Valley Medical Center, one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama, is also Sylacauga's largest employer. Services from the emergency room to surgery to cancer treatment to post-stroke care. You won't believe what's right in your backyard. It's Coosa Valley Medical Center in Sylacauga. So, if you're sick in Alabama, choose one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama. That is Coosa Valley Medical Center.
Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves the cities of Sylacauga, Childersburg, Moody, and surrounding counties. Unlike regular banks, Heritage South Credit Union is member-owned. And with over 13,000 members, Heritage South Credit Union is the premier financial institution in the markets they serve. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for over 80 years. Federally insured by the NCUA.
A funeral service represents a family's final farewell to their loved ones. Knowing this, we go beyond what is expected to ensure the ceremony is beautiful and memorable, a truly fitting tribute to that special life. We invite you to visit us to meet our staff and tour our renovated facility complete with a new dining area and catering services. We've been serving the people of this area for over 40 years, and we think that you'll be pleased to find that making lasting impressions remains our first priority. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.
Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves the cities of Sylacauga, Childersburg, Moody, and surrounding counties. Unlike regular banks, Heritage South Credit Union is member-owned. And with over 13,000 members, Heritage South Credit Union is the premier financial institution in the markets they serve. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for over 80 years. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Back at John Cox Stadium in Childersburg, the Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week. Brought to you in part by State Representative District 33 Ben Robbins, Donahue Physical Therapy, Marble City Pharmacy, Omnia, Coosa Valley Medical Center, Community Funeral Home, Talladega County Revenue Commissioner Cindy Pennington, State Farm Agent Albia Steers, B.B. Comer Alumni Association, and by Bandits Bar and Grill on West Fort Williams in Sylacauga. Won't be long, we'll get back to action here at John Cox Stadium in Childersburg. The rain continues to fall, and looks like the rain's going to be with us for the next hour, maybe, as looking at the radar. But when we first, later this afternoon, didn't look like it was going to be raining that much, but all of a sudden it changed, and here we are. It's been raining all the first half. Umbrellas are up, and everybody's got wet hair tonight. Childersburg trailing B.B. Comer 34-0. If you're Coach Johnny Johnson, you know that you're in trouble, because B.B. Comer is going to be a ball control team in the second half, and you got to make some stops defensively to get your offense on the field, and hopefully get the offense moving a little bit better.
Definitely, and right now a comeback seems a little bit out of their reach, but they're definitely looking to score a couple touchdowns.
B.B. Comer leads at 34-0. Next week, Woodland is at Legion Stadium against B.B. Comer in a region game for the Tigers. And Childersburg hosts Randolph County next Friday night. So Childersburg's at home next week. B.B. Comer is at home at Legion Stadium in Sylacauga. That's where we'll be, at Legion Stadium in Sylacauga next weekend. Next Friday night against Woodland. On Thursday night, WOTM, our sister station, they'll have Sylacauga hosting Elmore County. Tonight, they're carrying the Moody Sylacauga game. So we got you covered with high school sports. WOTM and WOIL television, partnering with the Alabama High School Athletic Association. Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week. Sarah's got a big sale going on this weekend, Labor Day weekend. We hope that you have a safe and wonderful extended holiday weekend. And if you're looking for a new vehicle, it's Sarah Automotive. Whether it's Tony Sarah Ford, Sarah Honda, or Sarah Nissan, all right there together on Highway 280 in Sylacauga. Community Funeral Home, Charles Woods and Cadero Woods at Community Funeral Home, from pre-need to at-need funeral services, funerals, burials, or cremation. It's Community Funeral Home, 511 Edgewood Drive in Sylacauga. Charles Woods, the owner and president. Cadero Woods, the vice president. They service with love and understanding. That is Community Funeral Home, 511 Edgewood Drive in Sylacauga. Donahue Physical Therapy on West Fort Williams. I know they moved to their new location about a year or so ago, and they're able to serve more patients, and they got a great facility there. So if your doctor orders physical therapy, tell your doctor that you want to use Donahue Physical Therapy on West Fort Williams in Sylacauga. Talladega County Revenue Commissioner Cindy Pennington, one of our wonderful sponsors of high school football. I talked with Cindy just a few weeks ago, and she's excited about this football season, and rightfully so. She's a big supporter of student athletes here in Talladega County. Talladega County Revenue Commissioner Cindy Pennington. Of course, your State Farm agent Albia Steers on the Talladega Highway in Sylacauga. Homeowners and automobile insurance. It is State Farm agent Albia Steers. Does a wonderful job. Been in the insurance business a long time here in Sylacauga, and he's my personal insurance agent when it comes to automobiles and home insurance. He can be yours too. State Farm agent Albia Steers. Both teams back out onto the field now. As Childersburg deferred in the first half, they'll get the football to begin the third quarter. And Zach, they're going to have to get something going in a hurry in the third quarter to get back in this game.
Definitely. You want to at least score a couple touchdowns before this thing's wrapped up.
B.B. Comer leads it 34-0. We'll come back with the third quarter kickoff as we continue from John Cox Stadium right after this.
A funeral service represents a family's final farewell to their loved ones. Knowing this, we go beyond what is expected to ensure the ceremony is beautiful and memorable, a truly fitting tribute to that special life. We invite you to visit us to meet our staff and tour our renovated facility complete with a new dining area and catering services. We've been serving the people of this area for over 40 years, and we think that you'll be pleased to find that making lasting impressions remains our first priority. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.
Wait, hang on. I got 1:15, so we can run one more.
Welcome back to John Cox Stadium in Childersburg as B.B. Comer loosening up a little bit. You see Kamori Harris, number 23, and Kamori committed to Memphis Tigers to play college football, and I'm sure that he'll get a whole lot more looks as we work our way through his senior season, and who knows, he may be offered by other teams as well. I know he's been offered by numerous teams, but maybe some more out there. Harris, junior last year, was just a great player, and he continues to show why he's one of the premier running backs in the state of Alabama. I remember when they played Fife last year in that state championship game, he scored on a long touchdown run in the first half. And kind of ironic that here we are through the first game of the season into the second game of the season now. Fife ranked number 1 in 2A, B.B. Comer ranked number 2, and that's the way they ended last season. Coach Adam Fawcett, who was a former coach at Childersburg, and Childersburg last beat B.B. Comer under his leadership when he was at Childersburg High. And he's led B.B. Comer the last, I think, 5 years now, maybe, and at least 4 to 5 years. They get better and better every year. So B.B. Comer will go on defense in the second half. Wimmer will kick off for the Tigers as they lead it 34-0. So if you're Coach Johnson, I don't know what you tell your team, Zach, at halftime, but they've got to get something going here in the third quarter early.
They definitely do. And you don't want to let Comer score every drive like they did in the first half.
Certainly, you don't need to give up any more points. If you're going to have a chance at all to come back, you got to put points on the board and keep your opponent off the scoreboard.
Yeah, for sure.
Crowd's kind of thinned out a little bit with the rain, but this is expected to be a huge crowd for both teams tonight, with both teams coming in at 1-0. Childersburg surprisingly beating Munford last week, coming from behind to win 27-22. B.B. Comer throttling Dadeville after trailing at halftime 15-14 and won 35-21. Childersburg receives the second half kickoff, and down the left sideline is Seth Garrett.
He looked like he slipped down right there and then was brought down by a bunch of Tigers.
So Childersburg with the first down, trailing 34-0. B.B. Comer would like to squelch any opportunity Childersburg might put forth to get back in this football game. Chris Swain, the senior quarterback, one of the captains for tonight's game. He leads his Tigers up. First down and 10. On a busted play, and there's Wilson shutting the door.
My goodness. No mercy there. That's Chris Wilson, Alex Cunningham, and number 17, Datrion Wells.
Big loss for Childersburg. Just second down and very long, second and 13. Kind of hard for us to tell where the ball is spotted. Trying to figure it out shortly. I guess it's at the 35 maybe. Swain to throw it. Hits and he throws, and it is going to be intercepted. B.B. Comer with the interception. That's Riley for the Tigers.
De'Arian Riley, intended receiver, number 12, Devin Williams.
B.B. Comer had pressure on the quarterback. Looked like Wilson getting in there again, and just kind of threw it up for grabs. So B.B. Comer will take over with the interception and have it first down and 10. I think B.B. Comer is going to be bringing some younger players in. And let's see, who is at quarterback here? Looks like it's going to be Sims at quarterback. High snap, and trying to get something is Gaddis. He didn't get much.
Number 24 on the tackle, Ethan McKinney, looks pretty shaken up, but he gets up.
B.B. Comer's got Hughes in there. He's just a freshman, ninth grader. Second down and 10. Low snap. Give it back to Gaddis. He is hammered at the line of scrimmage.
It's number 10, Elijah Swain, and he looks pretty shaken up. Never mind. He's getting up, and he's fired up about it, too.
That may have been the best tackle of the night for Childersburg. Third down and 10. 8:40 the clock running in the third quarter. At the 46-yard line, 3rd and 9. Sims takes a snap. He's going to keep it off right in. Sims stiff arms one man.
Whoa.
Pulls forward, pickup of about 6. Be 4th down and about 3 for the Tigers.
Good job by Jacorian Johnson while having a hand in his face, being able to bring him down to the ground.
Maybe the first punt of the night for B.B. Comer.
So they do not let them score on every drive. It's a pretty big accomplishment.
Wilson to punt, first time tonight. Childersburg late getting the player in. Good snap. Wilson punts it away.
Strong punt.
Missed tackle. And here comes some running room. Yeah, that's Philip Tilley. He's
There's
slammed
Philip
down
Tilley.
by the punter, Wilson.
Chris Wilson, who's also one of their strongest linemen.
Wilson's a big guy. And he's been being looked at by a lot of college and universities as well. Tilley's a strong guy. Wilson just threw him down. First down, Childersburg at their 35-yard line. First stop they made of B.B. Comer tonight. Swain keeps it himself, and he's crossed the 40-yard line. Nice run by Chris Swain.
Gets trucked. De'Arian Riley gets him out, but also gets leveled in the process.
At the 44-yard line. Second down now.
Caden Brown coming in for Ian Denty on the line.
2nd and 3. Little pitch to the wing back, first down, and still running nicely.
It's Devin Williams. Gets brought down by a bunch of Tigers, and Tylen Buckingham was one of them as his helmet flies off, and there's a penalty flag.
That's probably going to go against Childersburg. Usually you see that. Maybe a block in the back or a holding. It is holding against Childersburg, so that negates the nice run. You heard public address announcer Shaddix Murphy, who's been a long-time public address announcer at Childersburg, announcing the penalty. Shaddix does a good job. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter, clock running. Not much running room for Tilly there.
Great job to chip him up by Noah Wimmer.
Caden Brown, a sophomore, helping him out on that play. Brown's a good defensive player as well. So it'll bring up third down at about 7 for Childersburg. 34-0 BB Comer. Quarterback keeps, stiff arms one player, and he's got a first down. Nice run by quarterback Chris Swain.
Great run there by Childersburg.
He just pushed Judson Murray to the side when Murray was back there trying to make the tackle. So we've got a timeout on the field with 5:16 to go in the third quarter. BB Comer 34, Childersburg nothing. We're back to John Cox Stadium right after the break.
If you've got $29, you've got the down payment for a brand new Nissan. Now at Sarah Nissan, 3 locations. Every vehicle, just $29 down, plus 0% financing for 60 months, 700 new Nissans, and you get a lifetime warranty, no charge. 0% financing for 60 months. Every vehicle, just $29 down. Now at Sarah Nissan in Birmingham and Sylacauga, plus Tony Sarah Nissan in Coleman.
Welcome back to John Cox Stadium. Nice run by Chris Swain. Orleans Flores first down at the BB Comer 45-yard line. This is the deepest Childersburg's been all night. First down and 10. Blitz is coming, and they wrap him up for no gain.
That's number 70, Alex Cunningham on the tackle.
Tilly on the carry. Second down and 10. Clock running, 4:40 to go in the third quarter. BB Comer 34, Childersburg nothing. John Cox coached at Childersburg for a long, long time. Field stadium named after him. Little swing pass out of the backfield. BB Comer recovers nicely and tackles Devin Williams out of bounds.
It's Michael Kirksey. And you see Childersburg running some plays that they wouldn't normally run if they were in a tight ball game. So, but I mean, at this point, you know, why not, you know, experiment with some new players, new plays, just to try to get a feel of it.
Third down and 10. Clock running at 3:45 to go in the third quarter. BB Comer scored the first 5 times they had the football in the first half. They take a commanding 34-0 lead at halftime. That's where we stand now. Here's Swain rolling out, trying to throw on the run, and it's incomplete. Or did he catch it? Oh, I believe he caught that ball, yeah.
Great catch. That's number 11, Devontae Freeman.
The biggest play of the night for Childersburg. Nice throw by Chris Swain, off balance.
And a good toe tap there by Freeman.
So Childersburg deep in Tiger territory now. I thought the ball was coming out, but it was water splashing. First down and 10 for the Tigers. By far their best drive of the night. Little pitch is on the ground. Whistles blow in a hurry then. Childersburg recovered. Tilley with the recovery. Second down and 10. B.B. Comer will head back to Legion Stadium next week for a region matchup against Woodland. B.B. Comer will be favored in that game. Matter of fact, the Tigers will probably be favored in every game they play in the regular season. Blitz is coming. Tilley drops the football. B.B. Comer's on it. I think Wimmer's got it. Or he had it.
Kamora Harris' helmet comes off, and again, you know, saw that a lot against Dadeville, but that's a really good job to get in there on the blitz as quick as he did.
Got an injured player.
It's Kamora Harris.
We'll find out about him when we come back to John Cox Stadium. B.B. Comer 34, Childersburg nothing.
I was in a car accident. My front tooth cracked. It definitely embarrassed to smile. I got mini dental implants. It changed my life because it made me feel like me. Like I can smile and feel like Ashley. I just want to say thank you.
You can be you again with mini dental implants. I'm Dr. Rick Redmond. Call me today for a free consultation and give me the opportunity to change your life.
I'm more than happy. I'm ecstatic.
Bandits Bar and Grill is your stop for great food, family fun, and live music. Wednesday night is Cornhole Tournament. Thursday night, Biker Night. Don't forget about the live music too. Great steaks, full bar, awesome appetizers, wings, nachos, tacos, and fried catfish. Stop in today or give us a call at 256-369-2920. That's Bandits Bar and Grill on Fort Williams and Sylacauga.
B.B. Comer with Cameron Gaddis on the carry. Harris went out. It looked like he had his nose was bleeding and being helped to the sideline. B.B. Comer jumps a little bit.
It's number 60, it looks like. Taj Hughes.
Comer's got a lot of younger players in the game now.
Yeah,
Gabe Newman is in there. B.B. Comer getting some experience from some of these guys that they're going to need later on in the season. Tyler Parrish, a freshman. Tylen Parrish, a freshman. He's in one of the tackle slots. Low snap, falling on it wisely is Devin Harvey, so it's third down. B.B. Comer continues to have some issues with the snap for the quarterback. We've seen it last week on 3 straight plays. We've seen it twice tonight. So third down and long for B.B. Comer. Under a minute remaining in the third quarter, 34-0 Tigers. And they run this down and take a timeout.
Well, they're getting set.
Third and long. Snap. Give to Gaddis, and Gaddis is wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. Fourth down.
Good job by Childersburg to bring them down, but that was a great job to have quick feet there and get out of the backfield so we wouldn't lose even more yards.
Corian Johnson for Childersburg on the tackle as the third quarter is going to come to a close. B.B. Comer 34, Childersburg nothing as we head to the fourth quarter at John Cox Stadium. You're watching high school football brought to you by Sarah Automotive. Hope you're enjoying high school football, the game of the week here on WOIL TV 47. It's all brought to you by Heritage South Federal Credit Union. Also by Mr. Rick Morris and by Bandits on West Fort Williams in Sylacauga and Earlene's Flowers on the Talladega Highway in Sylacauga, Alabama. High school football on WOIL TV 47. Continue to enjoy the action. Fourth quarter now is Childersburg has stopped B.B. Comer twice. 2 straight possessions here in the second half. Childersburg played better in the third quarter. They moved the football much better, but no points. B.B. Comer still leads it 34-0. B.B. Comer will punt it away. Chris Wilson to punt. 12 minutes to go in this one. Tigers and B.B. Comer has had everything going their way so far tonight. We're waiting on something. Football back to about the 16-yard line. What that was about. We'll get going here in the fourth quarter. Here's Wilson standing near his goal line. Pretty good punt by Wilson. And a bounce stop at the B.B. Comer 48-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, Childersburg there. B.B. Comer leads it 34-0. Childersburg back in action next week too. They will be back at John Cox Stadium against Randolph County. Randolph County played Fayetteville in the Jamboree game last week and handled Fayetteville very easily. Limbaugh was talking about he played all of his players though and just kind of getting the feel of the game, so the Jamboree didn't count a whole lot for much. But Randolph County's a good football team. Here's Swain to throw it, he's going to pull it down. Swain at the 45, to the 40, to the 35, to the 30, down the sideline, 20, 15, 10. And Swain will dance in the end zone for the touchdown. Nice play by Swain.
Kicked out about 5 guys to get there, and Childersburg has their first touchdown of the night.
34-6. Tigers no quit in them. Senior captain Chris Swain. A nice touchdown run. Assuming they'll go for 2 here. (34-6). Incomplete. Two-point conversion fails. And batting it away is Jacob Swain, the freshman. So B.B. Comer leads it 34-6 with 11:20 to go in the football game. Exactly, there's going to be a lot of younger players getting in for B.B. Comer and Childersburg, I'm sure, here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Jacob Swain, the one who just made that, who just broke up that ball, he went to school with me last year.
Really? So Childersburg will kick off. trailing 34-8. Scoreboard showing 34-0, but it's 34-6.
Childersburg definitely looking to stop Comer again.
Stopped them 2 times in a row. Second half.
Now it's showing up.
We didn't have it at all last week. So glad to have it back. Have the clock working, all that kind of stuff.
Here to kick off is Elijah Swain. Line drive. Caught. Oh, and he just gets smothered. Good return, but I believe that's Cameron Gaddis. It is, but the Tiger defense was all over that one.
Seth Garrett, senior, is down on the special teams from Childersburg. Looks like Susie Comer's got some new players in there.
Number 13, Octavian Swain. 22, Tylen Buckingham. And
12.
so that's Dalen Borden.
Just an 8th grader. Wow.
Man, I'm in the 8th grade. Ooh.
Tackle made by Ethan McKinney, junior. So this kid's an 8th grader just ran the ball?
8th grade.
There you go. There's hope for you, buddy.
And if you're in 8th grade playing on varsity, you got to be pretty good at football.
Morgan, the quarterback this time. Bad snap. Childersburg getting on it. Yep, covered.
Childersburg.
Elijah Swain. Childersburg will have it deep in Tiger territory.
Childersburg showing some newfound energy in the 4th quarter.
Maybe Comer has had any issues at all tonight. It's been like that, snaps.
Yes. Well, of course, you know the ball's wet, but
Yeah. This is true.
Childersburg are going to score another touchdown. Jacob Johnson in at wide receiver. Throws it to Johnson, and oh, just over his head. If he would have kept running, he might have had that, but that was good coverage by Coleman.
Wells out there to cover Coleman. 9:30 the clock running. Good as they don't use a running clock during the 4th quarter. That's a good thing.
2nd down for Childersburg, 15-yard line. Bad snap. And Chris Swain will fall on it. Lose a couple yards, about 10 yards on the 25-yard line.
Both teams having some problems with wet football. Childersburg will fall to 1-1 on the season. BB Comer will improve to 2-0.
Throws it and almost picked off. He's upset about that. That is Devin Harvey. Had it in his grasp, just dropped it. And could see that ball kind of slipped out of Chris Swain's hands.
Tying his shoe. Penalty flag is down as well. Legal man downfield for Childersburg. Mark that one off. Gets the Childersburg Tigers. 5-yard penalty.
3rd and 18 on the 22. No, 32. Looks like we got a timeout. And we're going to take another break, and we'll be back with some more high school football after this.
High school football here on TV 47 WOIL television, brought to you by Sarah Automotive on Highway 280 in Sylacauga, and presented by State Representative District 33 Ben Robbins, Donahue Physical Therapy on West Fort Williams, and Talladega County Commissioner Cindy Pennington. Hope you're enjoying high school football here on TV 47 WOIL television.
If you've got $29, you've got the down payment for a brand new Nissan. Now at Sarah Nissan, 3 locations. Every vehicle, just $29 down, plus 0% financing for 60 months, 700 new Nissans, and you get a lifetime warranty, no charge. 0% financing for 60 months. Every vehicle, just $29 down. Now at Sarah Nissan in Birmingham and Sylacauga, plus Tony Sarah Nissan in Coleman.
And we're back with the Sarah Automotive High School game of the week. 8 minutes, 26 seconds left. Swain takes a snap, rolls out left, chasing down by Wilson. And Wilson and Noah Wimmer there to get on the tackle.
No contest with Wilson. He's just very, very fast. Moves well laterally. You can see why he's one of the premier defensive players in the state of Alabama, too.
And he looks like he can do it all.
Clock running under 8 minutes now to go in the game. 34-6, BB Coleman.
Looks like Childersburg's going to go for it on 4th and 20. Swain takes a snap, looks deep, has to roll out left again, and gets sacked. That's number 17, Datrion Wells. And Swain is shaken up, but good sportsmanship by Alex Cunningham to go over there and help him up.
So BB Coleman will take over on downs. So the fumble didn't hurt him. Clock stopped at 7:37 to go.
They're going to have Buckingham back in at quarterback.
Pretty good sized young man.
He is. Number 6, Cameron Gaddis, drugged down to the ground by number 9, Seth Garrett, who's a senior.
Also Devontae Freeman. Clock continues to run. 7 minutes to go in the game. We've not seen Moore Harris since the bloody nose that he had. Hope there's nothing else.
Either he can't go in or they're just trying to get some more players in.
Hope it's they're just trying to get some more players in.
They got Raylan Sims in at quarterback.
He's usually going to keep it if he's in there.
Great fake and a great run by Sims.
Sims is a good player.
He really is.
Clock running towards 6:15 to go in the game. Childersburg sends in different players. Evans Jr. is in there now, number 76. He's a big one. Enriquez Evans Jr.
Great run there. That's Cameron Gaddis.
Seth Garrett pushes him out of bounds.
Cameron Gaddis, you know, Kamori Harris, Raylan Sims, Richard Weed, Devin Harvey, they've all been on fire tonight. Got a timeout on the field, and we're going to take a break, and we'll get back to the Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week right after this.
The all-new Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our remodeled and expanded pharmacy gives us the space to serve more patients. We've added a drive-through window for those times when you don't feel like getting out of your vehicle. And we still offer delivery within city limits. We feature a full line of over-the-counter medications and supplements. And don't forget our stunning new gift department. New building, same great people. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
Shop with confidence at King's Mattress Gallery. Newly stocked signature sectionals and recliners for any size room. Mega Motion and signature lift chairs. Sealy Hybrid Duo Chill mattresses for a cool night's sleep. Temper Ergo smart bases that respond to snoring automatically. Visit King's Mattress Gallery today.
Family owned and operated since 1994.
Proudly serving in Sylacauga and surrounding areas.
And we're back with more high school football. 5:43 left to go in the game. Colmer 34, Childersburg 6. Takes a snap, runs it, hands it off to number 6. Cameron Gaddis.
Swain drove him to the ground.
He did. He's been getting a lot of good tackles tonight.
Justice Washington comes in for Childersburg at a tackle slot. Clock moving along at 5 minutes to go in the game. B.B. Colmer been in command most of the game, leading 35-6 as we move under 5 minutes to go in the football game tonight.
Raylan Sims takes a snap, hands it off again. That's Gaddis. Gets a pretty, no, oh my goodness.
Big old 65. Him and Seth Garrett combined to throw him to the ground.
You do that and you make coach wonder why he puts you on the bench to start.
Justice Washington, man, he's a big
amazing play by Washington. He's another one of them big men who looks like he can do everything as well. And 76.
Is it 3rd and 10 now?
It is. 76 Evans coming out of the game for another big one. Jamori Meadows, a sophomore, number 79.
Look out.
Great run there by Gaddis and a good tackle by Cameron Smith.
First down, Tigers. That is an Orleans Flowers first down. Orleans Flowers on the Talladega Highway in Sylacauga. Florist and Gift Headquarters.
You know,
Curtis and Son Funeral Homes, Orleans Florist.
You know, we've said this all game, but you got to admire B.B. Colmer's ability to run the ball just every play. And, you know, Childersburg knowing what's coming, but they can't seem to stop it.
Yeah.
Gaddis in at quarterback now. He's going to take it himself, but is immediately thrown down. Great tackle by Seth Garrett, and he is fired up.
B. Colmer had Brandon Morgan, who missed a block then. 2:40 to go in the game, and we're just about done with this one at John Cox Stadium in Childersburg. It's been all B.B. Colmer. B.B. Colmer was the favorite coming in, but
nobody expected this.
Like this, so.
Yeah. Chris Swain with the only touchdown of Childersburg.
Harris with 3 TDs for B.B. Comer. You know, B.B. Comer hasn't scored in the second half.
They haven't. Childersburg has either stepped it up or B.B. Comer stepped down.
Mario Hardy in a tackle slot for Childersburg.
Braylon Sims back in at quarterback. Hands it off to 12. That's Dalen Borden, who's in the 8th grader. Wow. And another great tackle by Seth Garrett.
Minute and a half to go in the game. A couple more plays. This will be over with. Coach Fawcett not happy with his offensive team out there right now. Hands on his hips, shouting instructions to his players. He'd just be glad to get this one over. Been a wet night in Childersburg, Alabama. Rain most of the night. We're a minute to go in the game.
Gonna get the snap off quick. And it looks like number
They're
60
let 'em play.
jumped.
You just might as well snap it.
Whistles blow. Not really sure what's going on here.
Officials didn't want to call a penalty. Now they call it on delay of game for B.B. Comer. They couldn't get the snap off. 50 seconds to go in the game. B.B. Comer's got Octavian Swain, a junior, in there, number 13.
Childersburg brings in Jesse Morris and also Jamario Hardy.
A lot of kids getting playing time tonight.
Just under a minute left to go in this football game, and whistles blow again.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness. That's number 15, Jacorian Johnson, and he was ready for that play.
Crushed the young 8th grader, Borden. Borden said, I didn't see that coming. 47 seconds to go in the game. Got people watching on antenna. High school football too on 47.1, 47.2. There's that little guy again. Penalty flag is down.
You know,
maybe a face mask against Childersburg.
This 8th grader, Dalen Borden, he's been hit behind the line every single play, but he pops right back up.
Yep. Tell as they twisted his helmet around, that was going to be the call. Only 41 seconds left to go in the game. Move it all the way across midfield to the 46-yard line in Childersburg territory. They'll probably run another play and they'll wrap it up. Gabe Newman in there for B.B. Comer. Also, Jacob Swain, the freshman, at the top of the screen.
Comer might get looking to run the clock down and maybe run one more play, and then this one will be sealed. And he'll just kneel it down, and that'll be the end of this football game. B.B. Comer will go to 2-0. Childersburg will fall to 1-1. And final score, 34 to B.B. Comer. Childersburg 6.
You know, Zach, this senior group of B.B. Comer, these 12 seniors can say they've never lost to Childersburg.
Yes, and so, that's a great feeling.
Yeah. And Coach Fawcett out talking to the officials about something. I don't know what it was, but he's going to get a word in, that's for sure. He's not real happy about things. Coach Fawcett wants to get his team back on the bus and headed back to Sylacauga as B.B. Comer, a 34-8 win over the Childersburg Tigers. B.B. Comer 2-0, Childersburg 1-1. That's going to wrap it up for us from John Cox Stadium in Childersburg. Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week, brought to you tonight by our great sponsors, of course. State Representative District 33 Ben Robbins, Donahue Physical Therapy, Marble City Pharmacy, Omnia, Coosa Valley Medical Center, Community Funeral Home, Talladega County Revenue Commissioner Cindy Pennington, your State Farm agent Albia Steers, the B.B. Comer Alumni Association, and Bandits Bar and Grill. Our pregame by Rick Morris, National Anthem by Sylacauga Glass, and our first down by Earlene's Florist. Your Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week is in the books. B.B. Comer 34, Childersburg 6. For Zach, I'm Jim Adele. Have a great Labor Day weekend, everyone.